How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally reacting to All Eyes on Me from Bo Burnham's Inside special. This one was like highly talked about amongst all of you and others that I've seen. So I'm really excited to finally see it and give my thoughts. But before we get started, if you do enjoy the video, I just wanted to ask that you consider, leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. It helps out a lot. And a lot of people mentioned that I should watch the few little scenes right before, just to get that like full impact. So we're actually gonna do that. Let's go. I'm just gonna say really fast. I'm not gonna pause and comment on these ones. I know I'm paused here, but I'm gonna just watch these through and then get into the song.
So I've been working on this special for a year now. I
feel that. I feel that, Bo. Doing these videos. Several takes.
So I've been working on this special for a year now, which is a lot longer than I anticipated working on it when I started. So I've been working on.
Wow. Very frustrated.
I am
crying.
Not well.
This is gonna be hard, isn't it?
Thank you. You guys have been incredible. Thank you. I couldn't have done this without you guys. I couldn't, really. This last year has been, there have been times that, just knowing you're here, feeling you here with me. Yeah, thank you. I hate to ask because you've given me so much, but I need you to do one more thing for me. Do that?
Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seats. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seats. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over. It's just begun. Don't overthink this. Look in my eye. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine. We're going to go where everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody. We're going to go fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Hey, come on, get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Yeah. Hands down. Pray for me. Hands down now. Pray for me. Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
Oh man, guys, it's already like hitting me hard. Let me collect myself. So, thank you to those who told me to watch the couple bits before it, and actually on camera and stuff, because I definitely feel like that is like adding to like the impact of the song for sure. Just extremely like sad seeing him in that vulnerable state, and definitely hit me. I'm still kind of choked up about it, and we're barely into the song. The music and the visuals are like absolutely beautiful already. Again, with like the blue light like we saw on FaceTime with my mom. I'm still not 100% sure what that signifies. Some people think it's, the blue light that displays and stuff like that give off. Somebody else mentioned like something about English teachers like turning over in their graves, because I don't know what it means. I'm not sure like what it necessarily represents. Maybe blue as a color symbolizes like anxiety or depression or something like that. I'm not sure. The music is like, man, that really deep low synth, and like, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like a trap beat, like almost like singing and having a flow in a trap beat is extremely difficult, and he is pulling it off so well right now. But like the visuals we have here, like he's got his one camera and it looks like it is connected to the projector that he's used throughout the special, and so there's a little bit of a delay between the camera feed to the projector, so what you see behind him and what he's using as like most of his light is just from the projector, so that's why it's like a little bit delayed and stuff. And he has he has that LED panel. I'm not sure if it's giving off a white light or a blue light, but he has that one LED panel there, and that looks like about it. Now with the lyrics, to me so far, it kind of seems like it's his anxiety talking. Put your hands up, all eyes on me, kind of like he is on a stage, and he's thrown in all of the the laugh tracks and the cheering and stuff to make it seem like he is on stage. We're going to go where nobody knows. Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over. It's just begun. Yeah, I mean, sounds like a panic attack, right? Like this is his anxiety talking to him. Don't overthink it. Look in my eyes. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine. So it's like almost like it's it's kind of controlling him and making him feel like this is who you're meant to be, and it's it's not so bad. So it's it's kind of inviting, kind of like the internet persona in a way. But so far, just I already know this song is probably going to be on the top of my list, just because of not only like the impact and the meaning of the song and like how it's affecting me already, but it just sounds, it's very like, it's a very pleasing instrumental, I guess. And like his his anxiety, he feels like his anxiety wants to be the center of attention, just like, again, like, this is who you are as a person now, like I am in control. And then that line in the middle there where he says he has, hands up, all eyes on me, but then he kind of segues into the head, like heads down. I don't know if he said heads down or hands down, but the heads down or hands down or whatever, pray for me. So he just like he throws that like little line in there just like once. And so it's like Bo is coming out just for a second, trying to get out that message like, yeah, this is a show, and you know, I want you all to be a part of it and excited, but at the same time, like, listen to what I'm really saying, you know, like, I need your help, you know, you pray for me. Man.
Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. You want to hear a funny story? So,
we're zooming.
5 years ago,
We're zooming in.
performing live.
5 years ago.
Because I was beginning to have severe panic attacks while on stage, which is not a great place to have them. So I quit. And I didn't perform for 5 years. I spent that time trying to improve myself mentally. And you know what? I did. I got better. I got so much better, in fact, that in January of 2020,
COVID.
I thought, you know what? I should start performing again. I've been hiding from the world, and I need to re-enter. And then, the funniest thing happened. Are you feeling nervous?
So he finally told the story about what happened. So I guess he took a break after his last special for 5 years and focused on bettering himself because he got to the point where he was having panic attacks on stage, which I can't even imagine what that would feel like. And so he did, you know, take the necessary steps to try to get better, which is, you know, an astronomical feat in itself, you know, just to find help and to get better. And as soon as he got better and felt like he could start performing again, COVID happened. And I can't even imagine what that would do to your morale, especially dealing with something like this, where it's like anxiety, depression, all those things that's like, you know, a chemical imbalance in your brain to where you know, even if it's a small thing, to some people, it can just seem like a mountain to others. And COVID was not a small thing. So he took 5 years to get better. And as soon as he felt like he could get out in the world again, COVID shoved him back inside. So that just, like I said, I can't imagine what that would do to your mental well-being. You know, that would just be crushing. And then, of course, he said the funniest thing happened, and the laugh track played as if people weren't even listening to what he was saying, and they just think it's like a joke, you know, just because he framed it as like a funny thing, you know, yeah, a funny story. The funniest thing happened. Man.
And then, the funniest thing happened. Are you feeling nervous? Are you having fun? It's almost over.
It's like another layer on top of it now.
Don't overthink this. Look in my eye. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine. You say the ocean's rising like I give a shit. You say the whole world's ending. Honey, it already did. You're not gonna slow it. Heaven knows you tried. Got it good, now get inside. We're going to go where everybody knows everybody. We're going to go where everybody knows everybody knows. Don't get your fucking Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Hands down. Pray for me. Hands down now. Pray for me. I said, get your fucking hands up. Get up. Get up.
I want to pause it there really quick. We had a little break there. Oh my God. That was just like, man, why is it so hard to get through this video, man? Like I keep having to stop, catch like my breath, man. It's very like powerful and impactful. The first line, so after that second, or after that previous pause, was, you say the ocean's rising like I give a shit. You say the whole world's ending. Honey, it already did. So, I mean, obviously he could be talking about the physical world, you know, global warming and, you know, just the way that the world is. But also, I mean, I guess it could be a metaphor for like that thought process, or like just that feeling you have when you're depressed or anything like that, where big problems, like you just don't even care anymore because you kind of are just at that point where you're kind of hopeless and you really don't think that anything could like make it better, you know? Like the world is ending, like who cares? Because my world already ended, you know? And that's such a sad, look into that sort of mindset, you know? You're not gonna slow it. Heaven knows you tried, got it good, now get inside. So, I mean, that's the anxiety talking, like, and that's why they think that way, right? Is because like it feels like nothing you do can help. And so just, you know, get back inside, you know, inside your head, inside your mind, and or whatever, and just like self-pity and doubt and all these things that, you know, just aren't gonna make it better. Even though Bo has already proved that you can make it better, but having something like so devastating like his situation with COVID happening, like I can 100% see why he feels this way. And then all of the harmonies when he said inside, holy shit, that hit me hard, just because like I guess it could be interpreted as like multiple voices, or, you know, like an overwhelming majority of like it's you versus them, just all the different harmonies and stuff when he went into that chorus again. And then he did like the pray for me again afterwards, and he was doing something interesting here to where like there was another layer that was separately recorded on top of like this whole body shot, and then you had the projector and the time code. I noticed, if you guys can see the battery, I don't know what the time code, like having to be maxed out, like, you know, the max time and the frames, I think, and all of that, like everything is maxed out. So maybe that means he's feeling like very overwhelmed. I might be looking like way too much into this, but maybe like the max out time code is like, you know, he's at his end, or he's you know, overwhelmed or something like that. But then I noticed, you know, once he got into this second part of the performance, you know, that the battery level on the projector is like almost out. So maybe, you know, that means he's, you know, running out of energy, running out of, you know, he's just getting to the point of like mental and physical exhaustion, you know. So just something I noticed, because originally it was the battery was fully charged, and once he got into this part it wasn't. And yeah, it was really cool. He had like 3 different layers. I think it might have even been 4. I'd have to watch it again, but just really showing adding a lot of like dynamic to it. But at the same time, like, I guess you could look into it as like maybe, you know, those different voices, or like those different layers of like anxiety and depression. Like it feels like there's just like multiple layers to it, you know. Like I don't know if I can really explain it, but I hope you guys kind of get what I'm saying. But yeah, let's get to this last part, I guess. I'm trying to see if there's...
Get up. Get up. I'm talking to you. Get the fuck up! Get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Hey, fucking get your fucking hands up. Get on out of your seat.
So, wow, that last part was interesting. He seemed like genuinely angry at whoever, you know, whether that be like, I think like this is his sentiment towards like, I guess the general audience, whoever's watching him, or, you know, whatever, to like, I mean, maybe he's getting frustrated that he's trying to voice these things, but it's going over some people's heads. And I guess the way I interpreted it, him grabbing the camera is like Bo actually trying to like take control and, you know, get his message across while still putting on a show. Because, you know, he had the camera, he was dancing, you could see his shadow. So it and with like the crowd cheering and all of that, it made it seem like even more of a live performance, right? I guess it was just, you know, from a point of frustration to where he felt for him to really get the point across, you know, he had to take control, which is a good thing, you know, like he is taking that step forward to take control and get his point across. But at the same time, if you go back and listen to it, it sounded like he had like, sounded like he was having like a mini panic attack, like he was out of breath, and he, you know, made that noise to where it was like kind of a cry, like kind of a wail, I guess, sort of sound. So like maybe with him taking that step brought on like this full on panic attack at the end, and then, you know, it ends shortly after. Just absolutely incredible. I got choked up multiple times. I'm getting choked up right now thinking about it, but that one was, yeah, without a doubt, probably the most powerful song. And even the sound of it just sounded really good. Like if you take out the speech in between, like the speech has its own merit, right? But I think if you were listening to this just like casually and you like have the speech taken out or whatever, and you're just listening to the song without knowing the meaning behind it, it would be a really good song. But the fact that there's the meaning behind it, you know, does make it kind of hard to listen to. But I'm definitely going to be listening to this one a whole lot more, and the rest of the album, of course. Oh man, guys, that one was rough. I'm glad I got to share it with you though. First time watching it and everything. I hope I didn't disappoint. Thank you all so much for sticking around like through this whole journey. I know we still have like a song or two left. From what I'm kind of gathering, like this was like kind of the big finale, you know, the big finale song. So like I said before, just extremely impactful and powerful, and a damn good song, visually, musically, everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. As always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought down below, and I will catch you on the next one.